Have you ever stopped to think about the road under your tires, or the bridge that carries you over a river? These are the unsung heroes of our daily lives, built by hard-working people, connecting us all. Next time you travel, remember the story beneath your wheels. When we talk about roads and bridges, it's easy to picture them as just functional objects. A road is a flat surface for driving, and a bridge is a way to get over an obstacle, but they are so much more than that. They represent freedom and opportunity. Think about a small, isolated town that finally gets a new road connecting it to a major highway. Suddenly, residents have better access to jobs, healthcare, and education. Local businesses can reach new markets, and tourism can bring new life into the community. That strip of asphalt becomes a pathway to a better future, a tangible symbol of progress and hope for generations to come. These structures are also monuments to human ambition. Look at the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco or the Millau Viaduct in France. These aren't just ways to cross a body of water or a deep valley, they are works of art. They inspire awe and stand as proud landmarks, defining the identity of a city or a region. Building them required overcoming immense challenges: deep water, high winds, and unstable ground. Engineers and workers had to push the limits of what was thought possible, developing new techniques and materials along the way. Each one tells a story of human determination to conquer the natural landscape and connect our world in ever more impressive ways. The importance of these connections is never more clear than when they are gone. After a natural disaster like a hurricane or an earthquake, one of the first priorities is to repair the roads and bridges. Without them, emergency services can't reach people in need. Supplies can't be delivered to affected areas. The process of rebuilding and recovery cannot begin. The loss of a single bridge can sever a community's lifeline, isolating people and crippling the local economy. It's a stark reminder of how much we rely on this network every single day and how vulnerable we can be when it is compromised. Their strength is our strength. So as we dive into the nuts and bolts of how these things are built, remember the bigger picture. We are not just talking about concrete, steel, and heavy machinery. We are talking about the very fabric of our society. We are talking about the structures that enable our modern way of life. From the simple act of visiting a friend across town to the complex global supply chains that stock our stores. They are a physical manifestation of our desire to connect, to grow, and to build a better world. And understanding how they are made gives us a deeper appreciation for the effort and ingenuity that underpins our daily existence. Before a single shovel hits the ground, an immense amount of planning takes place. Building a road or a bridge is like putting together a giant, incredibly complex puzzle. It all starts with a need. Perhaps a city is growing, and traffic is becoming a nightmare. Or a rural community needs a reliable way to get their products to market. Engineers and city planners study traffic patterns, population growth, and the local geography to figure out the best solution. They have to ask a lot of questions. Where should the road go? What kind of bridge is needed? How will it impact the environment and the people living nearby? This initial phase is all about creating a blueprint for the future. This blueprint isn't just a simple map. It's a detailed plan that considers everything from the type of soil to the weather conditions. For a road through the mountains, engineers have to think about steep slopes, the risk of landslides, and how to handle snow and ice in the winter. For a bridge over a busy shipping channel, they need to make sure it's high enough for large vessels to pass underneath. Every location presents its own unique set of challenges. The choices made during this planning stage will determine the project's cost, its timeline, and its ultimate success. It's a careful balancing act between function, safety, budget, and environmental responsibility. Once the plan is in place, the real work can begin. But what exactly are we building? In this essay, we'll explore the different types of roads, from simple rural lanes to massive multi-lane superhighways. We'll also look at the amazing variety of bridges out there, like the simple beam bridge, the elegant arch bridge, the mighty suspension bridge, and the modern cable-stayed bridge. Each type has its own strengths and is suited for different situations. We'll break down how they work in simple terms so you can understand the engineering magic that holds them up and allows them to carry incredible loads day after day. From there, we'll get into the nitty-gritty of construction. We'll look at the materials that form the foundation of these structures: the rock, sand, asphalt, and concrete. We'll see how steel gives bridges their incredible strength and flexibility. And of course, we'll talk about the awesome machines that make it all happen. From giant earth movers that can reshape the landscape, to towering cranes that lift steel beams as if they were toys. We're going to follow the entire process, step by step, to reveal the hard work and clever thinking that goes into paving the way for our modern world. So buckle up. It's going to be an interesting ride. Roads come in all shapes and sizes, from quiet neighborhood lanes to massive superhighways. Local roads connect homes and communities. Collector roads link neighborhoods to busier streets. Arterial roads move traffic quickly across cities, and superhighways connect entire regions, powering travel and trade. From local lanes to superhighways, each road plays a vital role. Bridges come in many forms: beam, arch, and truss, each designed for different needs. Beam bridges are simple and cost-effective for short spans. Arch bridges offer strength and timeless beauty. Truss bridges use triangles for robust, efficient crossings. For truly massive gaps, engineers create even more spectacular solutions. Coming up next. When you need to cross a wide bay or deep strait, suspension and cable-stayed bridges are the engineering heroes. Suspension bridges like the Golden Gate use massive cables draped over towers. Cable-stayed bridges use straight cables from towers to deck. Both connect communities, conquer impossible gaps, and stand as symbols of human achievement. Every road and bridge starts with the ground: earth, rock, and aggregate. Aggregate, crushed stone, sand, and gravel, forms the strong subbase beneath every structure. Without it, roads crack and bridges fail. It's quarried, hauled, and layered with care. For bridges, foundations reach deep to solid rock. It all starts with a foundation as solid as a rock. Roads are built on a solid foundation, then topped with either asphalt or concrete, each with its own magic. Asphalt is flexible, quick to lay, and even recyclable. Concrete is rigid, long-lasting, and built to handle the heaviest loads. That thump-thump you hear? It's the sound of engineering beneath your wheels. Steel is the backbone of bridges. Strong, flexible, and perfect for spanning wide gaps. Its incredible tensile strength makes it ideal for cables and beams, while its I-beam shape saves weight and material. But steel can rust, so bridges are protected with paint or zinc coatings, keeping them safe and iconic for decades. You can't just use the same materials everywhere. Builders must adapt to the environment. Hot deserts, icy mountains, or salty coasts all demand different solutions. The right materials mean durability and cost-effectiveness, ensuring roads and bridges stand strong for years. Every project is a unique response to its environment. Before construction begins, earth-moving machines reshape the land, clearing, leveling, and preparing the site. The bulldozer, with its massive blade, pushes soil and debris, carving the first path for roads and bridges. Excavators dig trenches, foundations, and load material with precision, thanks to their rotating cabs and versatile arms. Dump trucks haul away debris and bring in fresh material, keeping the site moving efficiently. For massive projects, wheel tractor scrapers cut high spots and fill low ones, quickly leveling the landscape. This cut-and-fill process transforms rough terrain into a smooth, build-ready surface. Each machine plays a vital role in turning raw earth into the foundation for infrastructure. It's a coordinated dance, bulldozers, excavators, dump trucks, and scrapers working in sync. Without them, construction would grind to a halt before it even begins. These machines are the unsung heroes, making modern roads and bridges possible. With the ground prepared, it's time to lay the road surface. Pavers spread hot asphalt in a smooth, even layer, guided by the screed at the back. Immediately behind, steel drum rollers compact the asphalt, squeezing out air for strength and durability. Pneumatic tire rollers follow, kneading the surface to seal it and prevent water damage. This combination ensures a dense, long-lasting pavement. For concrete roads, slip-form pavers shape, vibrate, and smooth the wet mix in one continuous motion. Machines cut control joints and apply curing compounds, ensuring the concrete hardens properly. Every step is about precision. Layer by layer, the road takes shape. The result, a surface built to withstand years of traffic and weather. It's a blend of brute force and finesse, all delivered by specialized machines. Building bridges means lifting heavy materials high and placing them with precision. Mobile cranes move around the site, hoisting steel beams and concrete sections into place. Tower cranes rise with the structure, their long jibs reaching across the skyline to deliver materials exactly where needed. Over water, barge cranes float massive loads to mid-river piers, battling wind and current. Cranes also dismantle old structures, safely taking them down piece by piece. Whether mobile, tower, or floating, cranes are the muscle behind every major lift. They turn blueprints into reality, defying gravity and connecting our world. Without cranes, modern bridge construction simply wouldn't happen. Beyond the big machines, construction relies on specialized equipment for every challenge. Pile drivers hammer deep foundations for bridges on soft ground. Road milling machines grind away old asphalt, recycling it for new surfaces. Concrete pump trucks deliver wet concrete to hard-to-reach spots with robotic precision. Line stripers paint road markings. Hydroseeders prevent erosion on new slopes. Each machine solves a unique problem, working together to build durable infrastructure. They're the supporting cast, precise, powerful, and essential. It's this teamwork of specialists that makes modern roads and bridges possible. Every project starts with surveying, mapping the land with GPS and marking the future road's path. Surveyors' stakes guide the entire build, ensuring accuracy from the start. Site prep crews clear trees, rocks, and old structures, revealing the raw earth beneath. Bulldozers and excavators remove topsoil and shape the land, setting the stage for construction. The cut and fill process levels the ground, while drainage systems are installed to manage water. Proper drainage is crucial. Without it, roads fail. In tough terrain, crews blast rock, stabilize slopes, and build up low areas. It's a battle against nature, transforming wild land into engineered order. This phase is dirty, noisy, and demanding, but it's where every road and bridge truly begins. From survey stakes to the first dig, it's the foundation of everything that follows. Building a road or bridge starts with a strong foundation. Layers of crushed stone are spread and compacted, shaped with precision for drainage. For bridges, deep foundations and reinforced concrete are built to last. Every step is carefully checked, because everything that follows depends on this solid start. Once the concrete foundations have cured, the project goes vertical. Crews build up piers or towers, cranes lift massive steel or concrete sections, and workers guide them into place, high above the ground. It's a dramatic, precise process, turning blueprints into reality, piece by giant piece. The main structure is up, but the job is far from over. Now comes the phase of finishing touches that turns the raw construction project into a functional road or bridge. The first major task is paving the surface. If it's a road, the asphalt or concrete paving train moves in, just as we described before. The paving machine lays down a smooth, even layer of pavement over the prepared aggregate base. If it's a bridge, the paver lays the surface on top of the structural deck. This step often includes installing a waterproof membrane on the bridge deck, before paving to provide an extra layer of protection against water and salt damage, extending the life of the structure. While the paving is happening, other crews are busy with 1,000 other details. Guardrails are installed along the edges of the road and the bridge to improve safety. Concrete barriers are placed in the median of a highway to separate opposing lanes of traffic. Overhead sign structures are erected, and the large green signs that tell you your exit is coming up are bolted into place. Electricians are busy running conduits and wires for the lighting systems that will illuminate the road and bridge at night. It's a flurry of activity, with many different trades working side by side to complete their specific parts of the puzzle. One of the final and most important steps is painting the lines on the road. A specialized line striping truck, moving at a slow crawl, sprays durable, reflective paint to create the lane lines, edge lines, and other markings that guide drivers safely. This might seem like a simple job, but it requires extreme precision to ensure the lines are straight, evenly spaced, and meet all the required standards for visibility, both day and night. Once the lines are down, the road finally starts to look like a road. It's a visual signal that the end of the long construction journey is near. Finally, after months or even years of work, the last of the construction equipment is moved out. The orange barrels and cones are removed, and any temporary barriers are taken away. The landscape around the road is tidied up, with topsoil being spread on the slopes and seeded to prevent erosion. After a final inspection to ensure everything is perfect and safe, the road or bridge is officially open to the public. The first cars begin to roll across the fresh pavement, their drivers likely unaware of the monumental effort that went into creating this smooth, simple path for their journey. For the crew, it's a moment of immense pride, seeing their hard work finally serving its purpose, connecting people and places. After all the surveying, digging, and paving, what do we get? A new road. A new bridge. It's more than just a smoother ride. It's time saved, safer journeys, and new opportunities. For first responders, it's a lifeline when seconds count. For businesses, it's the flow of goods and growth. For families, it's connection. More than concrete and steel, it's the fabric of our community. It's easy to focus on a single project, a new bridge or a finished highway. But the real magic is in the network. Every road, bridge, and street is part of a vast, interconnected system. It's a living thing, cared for by dedicated workers. So, when you look at a road, see the system, the web of connections that keeps us all moving. The world of construction never stands still. The basic principles of building a solid road or a strong bridge might be timeless, but the tools and techniques are constantly evolving. The road ahead, pardon the pun, is full of exciting innovations that will make our infrastructure smarter, more resilient, and more sustainable. Engineers are developing new materials, like self-healing concrete that can automatically repair its own small cracks, or asphalt mixes that incorporate recycled plastics, turning our waste into a valuable resource. These advancements will lead to roads and bridges that last longer and require less maintenance, saving taxpayer money and reducing disruption. Technology is also changing the way we build. Drones are now used to survey land more quickly and create highly detailed three-dimensional models of construction sites. GPS-guided bulldozers and graders can shape the earth with surgical precision, following a digital plan without the need for hundreds of survey stakes. And in the future, we'll see more automation and robotics on site, handling repetitive or dangerous tasks, which will improve both safety and efficiency. We are also building smart infrastructure. embedding sensors into bridges and roads that can monitor their own health in real time, alerting engineers to potential problems long before they become critical failures. The challenges of the future will also shape how we build. With a changing climate, we need to build roads and bridges that are more resilient to extreme weather, like rising sea levels, more intense storms, and higher temperatures. This means elevating coastal highways, designing bridges that can withstand higher wind speeds, and using materials that are better suited for harsher conditions. There's also a growing focus on the environmental impact of construction. Builders are working to reduce emissions, protect sensitive habitats, recycle more materials, and design wildlife crossings that allow animals to move safely across busy highways. Building for tomorrow means building in harmony with our environment. Ultimately, the story of building roads and bridges is a story of human progress. It's about our relentless drive to overcome obstacles, to connect with each other, and to build a better future. From the ancient Roman roads of stone to the smart highways of tomorrow, the goal remains the same: to pave the way for society to move forward. The men and women who get their hands dirty building these structures are not just laying asphalt or erecting steel. They are laying the very foundation of our modern world. And as we look to the road ahead, their grit, skill, and ingenuity will continue to be the driving force that connects us all.